Tom.
Hello everybody, Tom Fawkes here, and back to more Star Wars Knights of the Republic. In the last episode, yeah, a lot happened. I should really turn on Master Valor more here. So I'm sorry, this is the second time I've recorded this episode because something really weird happened. And it's something that I can't go into because it's spoilers for the end of the game. But essentially, I skipped ahead to the end of the game. And I don't know how or why. Like, there was like it's sort of was like, oh, you're definitely gonna fight Bastila at some point, but I never did. I skipped to the final boss fight and was just really confused, so I was just like, I'm just gonna not treat this seriously. And depending on how long like the episode where I do get to the final boss is, I'll show off like what exactly happened. Like it was nuts, man. Curse them and their Jesus saves. Alright, in order to prevent that from happening, I think what triggered it was the fact that I defeated every enemy like on this floor. Oh, buddy, you're taking so much hits here. I wish I had like I wish there were if I had gone like dark side, like Jedi Consular, I would have AoE moves, but I wish I had AoE moves that weren't just stunning. Like it was really weird. Like I'll point out when we get to like the area that I skipped ahead to. Because it was like one room beforehand, and I'm like, oh, was that supposed to happen? And then I beat that room, and suddenly I was in the final boss room, and I was like, nope, that wasn't supposed to happen. All right, let's try going this way. Let's go for medipacks. Oh, enemies! That scared the hell out of me. Yeah, so these Sith goons are coming. Damn you, Jetty! Makes me wondering if we're even doing this to begin with. I remember my cousin really liked this game because he had a copy of it. So my brother and my cousin did a stint of like a work abroad or a study abroad thing when they were in college. My cousin had a copy of this game. I never got a chance to play it when I was out there, but I was really interested in it because I loved Star Wars when I was a teenager. I mean, I still like Star Wars. Touch and go, though. Touch and go. I'm just gonna push out ahead because I don't want that thing to happen again that happened before. Forge on ahead, as it were. Star Forge on ahead. Did you see what I did there? Did you notice? Did you happen to catch? Did you see what did you? Alright. We gotta be getting close to Bastila, right? Or another wave of enemies. Oh, okay! This is good! It didn't just jut me forward. Oh, that's so satisfying when I can get every single one of them in stasis. It's hard to tell whenever they like resist or it's hard to tell when they resist because like when they save, there's like an effector on it. When they resist, there isn't. Managed to breach their defenses and break on through to the other side. Because as you know, the day destroys the night and night divides the day. Tried to run, tried to hide, break on through to the other side, break on through to the other side, break on through to the other side.
What?
And since they locked that door behind him, it makes me think that this right here is going to be a little more interesting. There she is.
Revan, I knew you'd come for me.
Hi, B. I'll never give up on you, Bastila. I know you can still be saved.
You're wasting your time. I have seen the Jedi for what they are, weak and afraid. The Sith are the true masters of the Force. You've forgotten that lesson, Revan. Now you must pay the price. Here on the Star Forge, the power of the dark side is at its strongest. This time, you will not defeat me.
Canderous! HK is just chilling. You sure we can't talk about this? That worked?!
I see now why Malak followed you. Even though you're only a shell of your former self, you're still a formidable opponent. I can't even imagine the power you must have wielded when you were the Dark Lord. You were a fool to give it all up and follow the light side.
You've been consumed by the dark side, Bastila. Can't you see that it's destroying you?
The dark side has made me stronger than I ever was before. I have a greater command of the Force than all but the most powerful Jedi Masters. As Malak teaches me the greatest secrets of the Sith, I will unlock more of my potential. Eventually, there'll be no limit to what I can accomplish with the Force.
Malak will never let you become that powerful. He'll kill you first.
Have you forgotten the ways of the Sith already, Revan? Eventually, I will challenge my master. If I am worthy, he will die by my hand, and I will become the new Sith Master. Then I will take on my own apprentice, and the cycle will begin again. This is the way of the Sith. It is how we assure our leaders are always the strongest and most worthy.
You're dooming yourself to an endless cycle of death and betrayal.
No, Revan. It is you who are doomed.
So she's healed again, but then... Stasis! 2, 3, there we go.
Weary, I can sense it. Your strength falters. The light side is failing you while the power of the Star Forge re-energizes me. Soon this will all be over.
I have not faltered, Bastila. You've been misled by the dark side.
The dark side will always triumph over the light. Malak has assured me of victory. You can't defeat me here on the Star Forge. You can't.
Stasis!
You cannot.
Oh, she actually saved this time. Nah, come on, we got this. There it is! Oh, that's so stupid. What an anticlimactic battle.
This is not possible. You have rejected the dark side. You are a weak and pathetic servant of the light. How can you still stand against me? Why can't I defeat you?
Now you see the dark side is not stronger than the light.
Yes, I see you speak the truth. I am no match for you. Please, for the sake of what we once shared, do not make me suffer. End my life quickly. There is no other way.
There's no need for me to kill you, Bastila.
What other choice do you have? I have fallen to the dark side. I am the apprentice to the Dark Lord himself. You cannot let me live.
Bastila, I was the Dark Lord, remember?
You were a special case. The Council had no other choice. They needed you alive so they could discover the location of the Star Forge. It was an act of desperation. It was my responsibility to watch over you, to make sure you did not slip back into your evil ways. I was supposed to protect you from the dark side.
You did protect me, Bastila.
But at what cost? In protecting you, I fell to the dark side myself. Is that the price of a Jedi's redemption? Must another of the Order fall to save me? I cannot allow that to happen. Please, this is too painful. Strike me down. End this now, quickly. There is no other way.
I think you might have forgotten a little party member of ours named Juhani who fell down the same path you did. Look into your heart, Bastila, and you will find the light.
I know a flicker of the light still burns within me. Malak felt it too. He knew it could only be extinguished if I killed you. But what good is a single flicker of light against the sea of darkness I am drowning in? I can never atone for my betrayal.
Help us defeat the Sith, Bastila. This will atone for what you've done.
Yes, I could join you in your battle against the Dark Lord. That alone would not make up for all I have done. Yet it would be a step in the right direction. But how would you be able to trust me? How do you know I wouldn't turn on you when you faced Darth Malak? How do you know the dark side wouldn't make me betray you again?
I trust you enough to leave myself open to your attack, Bastila.
You play a dangerous game. Are you certain you wish to take this risk? I could end your life and gain Malak's favor with a single stroke of my lightsaber.
You won't, Bastila. I know you still serve the light side.
You are brave and foolish. The dark side has wholly consumed me, and you will suffer for failing to see that.
I had succeeded in my check, though. Oh, and she's dead. I probably could have saved her, but I screwed it up, I guess.
There, a break in the Sith formations. Green Squadron, move in.
Green Squadron, moving in.
As you all are playing asteroids on your little computer, there's a war going on outside.
Green Squadron's through. We've broken their lines. Bastila is no longer using her battle meditation against us. The tide has turned.
Red Squadron, into the breach. Capital ships, reinforce their position. In disarray. Now's our chance. Get back to Star Forge with everything we've got.
You want to wait until we're out of there first? Well, I meant to save Bastila. Instead, I, kind of killed her. Canderous? Canderous, buddy, all right? What happened to Canderous in HK-47? I wonder if it's actually impossible. Okay, so if I was playing as a male character right now, I think I would have been able to save Bastila by telling her that I loved her. Either that or my persuasion just didn't work out and I picked some of the wrong dialogue options for this. I don't know if what I did was, if being able to save her as a female character is impossible or not, but I know it's possible if you're playing as a male character to tell her that you love her. Conversely, if you're playing as a female character and you end up playing as a dark side character, Karth will be staunchly opposed to it, and then at the very end of the game, you can convince him to join you. You can convince him to join you because he loves you. It's really weird. I guess they kind of had to kill Bastila here. I don't know. It's really weird. Let's head on over to the door. This is where I got teleported to. Also, how did the Jedi make it past Bastila?
I tire of this game, Revan. You have been a thorn in my side from the moment I seized the mantle of Dark Lord from your feeble grasp. You made a mistake coming here, Revan. The Starforge fuels my command of the dark side. You are no match for me here, and this time you will not escape.
It's you who can't escape, Malak. Surrendering the Jedi might show you mercy.
Is that what you call it? You think stripping away your power and your identity was an act of mercy, Revan? I would rather die.
I was saved from the darkness, Malak. You can be too if you wish.
Spoken like a true slave of the Jedi Code. Save your preaching, Revan. I will have none of it. You are an insignificant speck beneath my notice. I have surpassed you in every way and accomplished what you never could. I have unleashed the full potential of this Rakatan factory. You had no idea of the power within this place. Its very walls are alive with dark side energies. And now, my old master, I will let the Starforge itself destroy you.
Robots are being shot out of here via lightning. And yes, I did this before because of how I was, like, somehow teleported to this room. And it was really funny, because even though Canderous isn't supposed to be able to follow me into this room, he was here, but he was just stunned. It was really funny. Anyway, so what you gotta do is you gotta go over to each one of these terminals. Having Destroy Droid here is very helpful. But you go over to each one of these terminals, and you can disable the generators by using your computer spikes. But as you go through there, you'll eventually run out of computer spikes. So what'll happen is you'll notice that oh boy. Oops, I didn't mean to change target. You'll notice that the containers, oh, I might be in a little bit of trouble here. The containers next to the computers should be glowing and should have stuff in them. But I think it has to wait until it thinks I don't have enough, computer spikes for it. There we go. There we go. Okay, so one of those is glowing over there, so yeah. Let's go ahead and disable that. Blew it up. Item lost. All right, let's keep going. Computer spikes. I mean, they really wanted to make sure you could do this. You can also tell which ones you destroyed by the smoke coming out of them. You could also use 14 of 14 spikes to generate robots that'll help fight for me. But because of the Destroy Droid ability, that's super unnecessary. And now there's only 2 of these left I need to worry about. 6 per. Do I have enough? I've got 10 right now, so I just need to grab 2 more out of the spike bin and I should be good. And a little other things you can do around here as well. Type E. So I would like to get rid of this. Mostly because... Get rid of that. Alright. We'll destroy you. I also think like the spikes generate, yeah, okay, I'm realizing something now. I think the spikes generate based on the amount of droids that you destroy, because I just destroyed the Type B ones and I'm getting spikes out of the Type B bin. Yeah, okay, that makes a lot more sense now. So it's not an infinite thing. I was hoping I'd destroy it before another robot spawned. Because once you finish off all these, then... Oh no, it did stop attacking me. Well, I unlocked the door. When I did it after everything glitched, the robot stopped attacking me, which is why I thought that it would do the same thing there. I think this upcoming battle might be the first and only time I actually use the shields. But yeah, that's a very interesting mechanic there because your speed in doing it is based on your computer skill and how many spikes you stockpiled. Because if you have neither of those, then you're relying on combat in order to be able to spawn computer spikes in those bins. At any rate, Elevator door east. I'm going to quick save. As we head up to the factory. Here we are.
Well done, Revan. I was certain the defenses of the Starforge would destroy you. But I see there is more of your old self in you than I expected. You are stronger than I thought. Stronger than you ever were during your reign as the Dark Lord. I did not think that was possible.
Let's see. The light side is stronger than you know, Malak.
I am tempted to try and capture you alive, Revan. Then I could break your will and bind you to me as my apprentice, as I did Bastila. You would be a far greater asset to me than even Bastila and her battle meditation, if I could control you. But is it worth the risk? Perhaps you are too powerful to be my apprentice. I betrayed you when I realized my own strength was greater than yours. In time, you might try to do the same to me.
You're still making the mistake of underestimating me, Malak.
I cannot deny your resilience. You survived my first betrayal thanks to Bastila's interference. You escaped the destruction of Taris, and you escaped me on the Leviathan. You even survived my attempt to destroy you with the Starforge itself. Fate and destiny have conspired to keep you alive despite all my efforts. We have been inexorably pushed to this final confrontation, Revan. I see now that this can only be settled when one of us destroys the other. Once again, we shall face each other in single combat, and the victor will decide the fate of the galaxy.
We are fighting now the Dark Lord Malak. I'm gonna start off with Master Valor and my Arcanian Energy Shield. He hits like a truck! On top of that, my tricks with the, he has an incredible save, so my tricks with the, my tricks with just like, with trying to just stun him aren't going to work. Made the Arcanian Energy Shield again. I could use another heal. I'm actually gonna use a, do I have any hyper battle stimulants? Yes. Use a hyper battle stimulant and I can't use both at one time. And let me go ahead and use the life support pack. I still can't use it. Am I gonna die? Life support, please. Thank you. I'm doing all I can to keep up with him. Fortunately, like, the life support packs are, like, super easy to get out. And I didn't really go for crits on this one. On top of that, I can't get much from the, I can't get much from the critical stuff because I can't stun him. But I've almost defeated him. However...
You continue to amaze me, Revan. If only you had been the one to uncover the true power of the Starforge, you might have become truly invincible. But you were a fool. All you saw was an enormous factory. All you ever imagined was an infinite fleet rolling forth to crush the Republic. You are blind, Revan. Blind and stupid.
Is there some point to this?
The Starforge is more than just a space station. In some ways, it is like a living creature. It hungers, and it can feed on the dark side that is within all of us. Look around you, Revan. See the bodies? You should recognize them from the Academy. These are Jedi who fell when I attacked Dantooine. For all intents and purposes, dead, except for one difference. I have not let them become one with the Force. Instead, I have brought them here. The Starforge corrupts what remains of their power and transfers the dark taint to me. You cannot beat me, Revan. Not here on the Starforge. Not when I can draw upon the power of all these Jedi. And once you are beaten, I will do the same to you. You will be trapped in a terrible existence between life and death. Your power feeding me as I conquer the galaxy.
So all these, and he can get massive heals off of those. There are plenty of these around and you can disable them. But, fun fact, if you are if you have the life absorb, Jedi hangs in the grass of the extra force, only by using power of the force can you free him. Oh boy. Keep using destroy droid in order to be able to destroy the generators that are holding them. So, in doing so, I'm gonna be going around basically destroying his only way of healing himself. But like I said, however, if you have the life drain ability, you can use these for yourself if you need to get health back. He's trying his damnedest to stop me, but he can't keep up. If I didn't have this, by the way, I wouldn't be able to destroy them as I am now. Because I don't think, well, stasis works on them. For God's sake, do something! Alright, that should be all of them. I wonder if, can I stun him now? No, he saves. Man, his save is too good. He's gonna jump at me, and I don't know how much damage it's gonna do. It didn't do as much as I thought it would. But now it's just a pure lightsaber battle between me and the Dark Lord. Alright, let me get another heal off. 69, nice. Alright, and then let me get another battle stimulant. And then I'll use the Arcanian energy shield again. Give me a little bit of defense against him. I'll be doing as much as I can here. Oh, I can't use that yet. Alright, now I should be able to use the life support pack. Once I run into those, I'm on advanced, Oh, Jesus, he did 50 damage in one swipe. He must have gotten a crit. Let me keep going in the life support packs. It's pretty much how it goes if you're not, like, fully prepped for everything. But I've almost got him. There he goes.
Impossible. I cannot be beaten. I am the Dark Lord of the Sith.
The power of the light will always be stronger than the dark side.
Still spouting the wisdom of the Jedi, I see. Maybe there is more truth in their code than I ever believed. I cannot help but wonder, Revan, what would have happened had our positions been reversed? What if fate had decreed I would be captured by the Jedi? Could I have returned to the light as you did? If you had not led me down the dark path in the first place, what destiny would I have found?
I'm sorry I started you down this path, but you chose to continue down it.
I suppose you speak the truth. I alone must accept responsibility for my fate. I wanted to be master of the Sith and ruler of the galaxy. But that destiny was not mine, Revan. It might have been yours, perhaps, but never mine. And in the end, as the darkness takes me, I am nothing.
And thus have we saved the galaxy from Darth Revan. Sorry, Darth Malak. We also saved from Darth Revan, but that was just us suppressing our urges. Hi, Karth.
There you are. What happened?
Darth Malak is dead. It's finally over.
That's great news. I knew you could do it. No time to celebrate just yet. With Bastila dead, the Republic has broken through the Sith fleet. The capital ships are in bombardment range. And that means we all have to get out of here right now before this entire complex comes down around our ears. Everyone else is already on the ship. Let's move.
Admiral Dodonna, we've hit their main orbital stabilizers.
Everyone pull back. I don't want to lose any ships when that space station goes down. We did it, Vandar. The Sith are routed, and the Starforge destroyed.
But at what cost, Admiral? Where is the Ebon Hawk and her crew?
You made it.
We couldn't let you start the victory party without us, Admiral.
I'm sending an honor guard to escort you in. You'll be getting a hero's welcome when we all get home.
But instead of going home, we decided to have the celebration at the Rakuten Temple. Also,
You have defeated Malak, destroyed the Starforge, and broken the spirit of the Sith. For this, I am proud to present you each with the Cross of Glory, the highest honor the Republic can bestow. From Coruscant to the farthest reaches of the Outer Rims, you will be known as the saviors of the Republic.
On behalf of the Jedi Council, defenders of the galaxy, and sworn protectors of the Republic, I too would like to honor you for your actions. We Jedi now have another tale to weave into the grand history of our eternal order. The redemption of Revan, the prodigal knight. Wherever you go, you will be recognized as the saviors of the galaxy, the heroes of our age. But you must remain ever vigilant, for one day you may be called upon yet again to defend the glory of the Republic against the tyranny of the dark side. For this is the destiny of the Jedi.
Da, da, da. with that, we have beaten Star Wars Knights of the Old Republic. And please enjoy my rendition of the credits theme, as I don't want to get copyright struck again. Now, okay. So one thing that I really want to know, because I swear there was an alternate ending to this, where you could get Darth Malak to see the error of his ways and come back and would be part of the Jedi again. But it's not complete. So he's standing there on that ramp at the temple in T-pose. And it's something that is like so ingrained in my memory, but I have yet to find evidence of it anywhere. If somebody who's watching this has evidence of that, please share it with me. Tag me on Twitter, leave it in the comment down below, or send me a DM on Discord. I gotta know about that. But anyway, I promised you all an alternate where I somehow got teleported to that room where the robots reproduce. So Dan, why don't we just like intersect that into here now? It's like my grandpa always said, you encounter one Sith trooper, you encounter them all. That's right, my grandpa was a Jedi. What?
You are no match for me here, and this time you will not escape.
What? It is you who can't escape, Malak. Surrender and the Jedi might show you mercy. Wait! I did skip something! I never had the fight with Bastila! What happened? Na ba ba ba, na ba 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 ba, na ba 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 ba. But yeah, we like that was just something that happened. Nothing really changed, nothing different, and then suddenly, bam, teleported to the room with the robots. Karth was there, but just in perpetual stun. And I beat the robots thinking that it was just like, oh, this is the natural progression. And then I went to the next room and there was the end room with Malak and I was like, excuse me? It was nuts, man. But yeah, this is one of my favorite games of all time. I kind of wish I had built the character a little bit differently. I wish I'd gone with Jedi Consular instead of Jedi Sentinel. But I think having the stasis ability really paired well with my sneak attack from being a scoundrel at the beginning of this. So I think I built my character pretty well. I did make the mistake of trying to go into dueling and then going into dual wielding. So I did have some wasted feats there. But overall, I had a lot of fun like creating this character, making this character who they were, and just playing it all out, man. But it's good. I might do a dark side run on stream and just like slaughter everything, and you know what, go with the character that I really wanted to play. You know, go with that who's a what's it's. Go with that scoundrel Jedi counselor, because or maybe even scout and just like stay completely in range using only like ranged attacks and letting other people do the fighting. You know, make Canderous a dual wielding juggernaut like I did in this. Have him be the tank, I'd be DPS, and then maybe having another Jedi be healer. Pouring all my stats into wisdom and charisma. Maybe a little bit into constitution and dexterity, just so I have a little bit of defense. But yeah, I wouldn't use like any strength. I wouldn't use any of the. I probably wouldn't use too many skills, honestly. Which can have its downsides when you don't. Which can have its downsides if you don't have like the proper skills to do the things you want to do. But then again, that's what T3 is for. T3 is your skill bot there. And also, like, this was kind of like, this wasn't really meant to be as, like, there were some parts of it where I could say that I kind of did it as a guide, but, this is more or less just, like, me playing the game for fun. Like, I hadn't played it in forever, and I saw it on my playlist, and I'm like, oh, man, that's super cool. Got the voice cast coming up here. Who played... It was Jennifer Hale that played Bastila. Okay, I knew it sounded familiar. Raphael Farah played Malak. I don't recognize that. Christopher Tabor with a really good HK-47. Kevin Michael Richardson. I keep wanting to say Keith Michael Richardson, but yeah, Kevin Michael Richardson as Joe Lee was really good. And then like so many talented people in this one. Certainly Tom Kane is gonna come up on this one because he had oh, and Frank Welker, probably missed him at some point too. Steve Bloom, yeah, Tom Kane. Phil Lamar, a lot of real good like voice talent that I follow on here. In my case, the old masters. A lot of people my age doing voiceover work, but I just think of like the people who've been doing voiceovers since I was a kid, and like a bunch of them were on that list there, and I was like super. And it's so nice to hear a familiar voice. You know, it's always good. Hopefully this song is I can't sing for like 5 minutes at a time here, so hopefully this song is just a like one specifically for the game. CD/DVD burning goddesses. What does that mean? Were they the people in the factory just like constantly putting the CDs into the drive and just having them burned to disc? My goodness. Now, if we ever get around to doing the second game, which we might at some point. Well, here's the thing. We definitely will at some point, but it probably won't be for quite a while. I probably got like at least like 3 or 4 of the Let's Plays in between there before I do that. If we ever do that one, though, that will be an entirely blind Let's Play. And with that, we have reached the end of our journey. In a very anticlimactic way, it just boots us back to the title screen. Okay, thank you all so much for watching, and I hope to see y'all back here again for my next Let's Play. See you all then. Later.